most likely the last installment. So we are right there at the end. So we should hopefully finish up tonight, and then we can move on to other things. I still contend that if the ending of this is that he just uses the Nano Forge to repair the terraformer, that will be one of the most stupid endings ever, because they've been underground because of not having the terraformer for how many years now, and he's just going to come along at the end of this and magically fix it? I don't think so. That better not be the ending, because that's stupid. Ow. I'm glad it gives you the benefit of the doubt on those last 2 hit health points, because that would have been it right there if not.
The central core units must be repaired before the terraformer can function.
Got them all repaired.
Systems online. Initializing. Error. Core software failure.
Oh, come on!
Rebooting.
The terraformer core must be defended while the system resets. The bugs are targeting the core.
Gotta hold them off while the core reboots!
Core functionality at 25%. Core functionality at 50%. Core functionality at 75%.
Hold them off a little longer.
Look, the bugs are dropping like flies.
Arm-link scans indicate the effect is spreading rapidly. Alien life forms are disoriented and dying.
Contact Winners. We need to get this area secured.
Mason? Guess you lived up to your family name.
We're down to it. Wrecked half of Mars in the process.
Yeah, but you got the job done.
We all did, Frank.
Sorry about Carl.
Thanks.
Warning. An immense burst of radiation is about to penetrate the atmosphere.
Easy there, genius. It's the sun.
My sensors are overloaded.
Mine too.
Okay, so they really did let her die. And they don't explain why he didn't repair the thing years ago if he had the nanoforge and it was that easy. I'm sorry, that's a stupid ending. Good game, stupid ending. I'm hoping there's something in the actual series that explains why they didn't repair the terraformer years ago, because that is ridiculous. We're going to let the credits roll here just in case there's something at the end that doesn't play when you skip it. But that's just ridiculous. I mean, come on. I mean, if there had been some development, they found some artifact that then let them repair the thing where they couldn't have before, or maybe that memory upgrade he got made it possible to repair it where it wasn't possible before, but you know, nothing about this makes sense. That's just stupid. I'm guessing there's a good bit of lore here that you just don't get in the video game, but I wonder if they did that on purpose, since it was sponsored in part by the Sci-Fi Channel. Trying to encourage you to go actually watch their series. So I think we've got almost all the upgrades. There are a few lower level upgrades that I didn't get. And if I read properly, the multiplayer on this is actually tied to the single player, so you could, in theory, have gotten some of the scrap you needed for upgrading in the single player by playing multiplayer. And while we're sitting here letting credits roll, I might as well go on my typical rant about console games being ported over to PC, because you wind up, these companies that make games these days often go for the console first, because the consoles typically have quirky architecture, or if nothing else, the UI has to be more restrictive because, you know, you're limited to the buttons on the console controller, and then they port it over. So that's the most restrictive environment that they developed for, and then they port it over to PC. And this one was not a bad port, but I've seen some that are just terrible ports. Probably Dark Souls is the infamous example of that. But it's unfortunately a self-fulfilling prophecy that, you know, people will complain sometimes that PC games aren't as good, or that the console games are more reliable or whatever. But you get games that are not as good as they could be on PC because they were written for console. And so then when they get ported over, there's things that they could have done. Like the example that I can see readily in this game is you're limited to carrying four weapons at a time. Why? Well, the reason why is because, you know, when you were switching weapons, you saw the little plus symbol in the middle. They designed it for D-pad. You know, up, down, left, right to change your weapons on the console controller. You know, makes sense for a console, but for a PC, there's absolutely no reason why you couldn't carry your entire weapon loadout, 0 through 9. You know, fill out the keyboard. But a lot of times when they port these games over, they do just the bare minimum to port it over from console to PC, which means basically just remapping controls, and then that's it. Okay, anything after? No. Game Plus, cheats, and what? Mr. Toots and Enforcer weapons. Okay, have no idea what those are. Okay. Creepy. Ah. Homing semi-automatic weapon. Or, well, fully automatic, maybe. That's nice. Okay, so I'm not going to bother with the new Game Plus. I'm assuming that's pretty much the same as the original one. Since we've got some time here, I'm going to try this Ruin mode. I believe that is, you just run through, you have a limited amount of time, and you just tear up as much of the environment as you can. Let's see. If we're trying to do environment damage, the plasma cannon's not going to do me much good. Nano rifle might be a better choice than the charge launcher. Oh, I'm firing the wrong thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. New unlock awarded, okay. Not bad. So you got challenge or free play. Yeah, sure, we'll do one more. Ooh, I was short on that one. See, I don't know what I did to get bonus time. Not bad. So infestation, 1 to 4 player survival. No, I don't think I want to try that. So anyway, that's pretty much it then for us for Red Faction tonight. I hope you enjoyed the game. If you did enjoy any of these games, I hope you will either follow on Twitch or subscribe if you're on YouTube for all the latest and greatest playthroughs, live play, and game reviews. Thank you for watching.